I'm Mike,
I'm Drew.
and we're 660 Guitars. So my mom was in a really bad car wreck and suffered some pretty traumatic brain injury, couldn't remember her name, couldn't write and all that good stuff. So part of what they said would be good therapy for her would be to develop a craft that used her hands, that helped her think. And so I'd been playing guitar since middle school, and I thought, you know what, I'll start building guitars. And we started building them out of wood.
You know, I work in a machine shop and we build things out of metal. One day, I was like, man, let's build a guitar out of metal, because it'll hold up. Build it out of necessity, really. I had some troubles with wood variants, and I reconnected with this guy after many years, and he's building wood guitars. So figure that's a perfect, our powers combined,
Yeah, so we've been at guitar shows since we've been prototyping. So, and sometimes like 3 or 4 times a month, and people come up and they ask us, what makes this better than wood, or why would I choose an aluminum guitar over wood? As we were building, we're looking for reasons why we should transition first, because it started out for us, but we were getting a crazy amount of sustain out of them. Not in an awkward way, but it just complemented the guitar playing. It fills out the sound a little bit more, and the resonance of it, you'd think an aluminum guitar would be like tinny or sterile sounding, but we were getting these warm, smooth tones, and so we just kind of kept going with it. So with sustain, with the resonance and just the rigidity of it, that structurally you can throw it off a building, but people play it and they're so surprised that it's like, wow, this feels right. It feels natural. It doesn't take them off guard. It doesn't sound like they think it's going to sound.
Right here we have the Aviator. And of course, as you can see, it looks like it's going to take flight on you.
This is the Cowboy. We built it to be a little bit different than our other guitars.
Right here we have the Craftsman. And this bad boy, it's got the old school feel.
So this is our Patriot model that we're actually currently building this one.
So this is the new one that we're putting out for the Kickstarter, and it's called the Viking. It's styled off the very first one that we did. That I did one very similar to this, and the proportions weren't right, the weight wasn't right. Went through the computer and remodeled it and changed the weight up drastically. And so now it's about 7.5 pounds, 7.25 pounds, somewhere in there.
Just a little secret here, this will be a 7-string model as well.
That's right.
So everybody's asking us, hey, are you doing 7 strings on social media? This will be our first. This is a 6-string model, but we're also prototyping a 7-string. Man, I'm passionate about 660 because it's music. It's a universal language. Everybody speaks it and everybody wants it because it affects us. It's in our cars, it's in the dentist office, it's when we're buying our vegetables, it's in elevators, it's everywhere.
I think we're on the horizon of something new and different. Guitars have really been stagnant for the last 50 years, and it's time for a change.
We're trying to take it to a different level. We're trying to offer the guys that are pouring their passion into what they're doing, we're trying to give them something to recreate and inspire to speak to people. And I think that's where we're going. I think that this is what guitars need is 660.